Calling you a radical wearing a mask, a whole new scene in Smogden, Utah. Just the biggest fire in the history of the state of California. The same reservoir that was ready to overflow and flood and worried they were going to break is dried up. Oh, this has been going on for years. Scientists are mythified. They're baffled. They're stumped. They're perplexed. They're bewildered. FUKTONIUM skies. FUKTONIUM skies. A country that denies. FUKTONIUM deniers. FUKTONIUM deniers. A country of fucking liars. What a fucking herding sheep fucking show. Fucking, this is just the greatest acute it's the ecology, stupid. The greatest acute catastrophe to the ecology in human history. Not opinion. Kevin Blanch, March 2011. They're lying. They're lying. These are full-blown out meltdowns. Never happened in the history of mankind. They're lying. They're lying. They're lying. They're going to push it into the Pacific Ocean. They're going to break the chain, the mother of all life, the mighty Pacific Ocean. Fucking never seen it so healthy, the fish cop told me when I was walking the coast of California in 2015, fucking dying of cancer. I said, you need to get the fuck out of your truck. By the time I got done talking to him and explaining, because that's the world that these fucking people live in. 99% of people fucking live in their fucking FEMA camp. They're paying a mortgage to fucking Wells Fargo. Yay! Don't breathe the air. Don't breathe the food. Don't fucking participate in your community. Don't do nothing. Fucking talk about a fucking prison cell. The world is run by those who show up, and no one shows up except for the fucking feel the love tonight. I predicted every single, that's what great science does. Great science does this. When you hear anybody claim to be a scientist, and by the way, when a scientist, your science teacher in college, or in high school, junior high, you kids, you need to jump their ass. Their silence is the passive-aggressive violence. How silence in the science world is fraud. Fraud in the face of this catastrophe. Fraud. When a scientist says they're mystified, they're baffled, they're puzzled, they're stumped, they're perplexed, they're bewildered, that's fraud. They're not. Especially marine biologists. Kevin Blanch, the marine biologist in the high desert, he's probably the greatest scientist fucking, well, in a whole era at least. Einstein on Balco, fucking Einstein on fucking chemo. Great science works like this. First, you hypothesize the knowledge. When you think there's something that's going to be new. Regurgitating old science, that's a history teacher. When something new happens, or you think it's going to happen, or it's about to happen, could happen, happened, you hypothesize the effects. Kevin Blanch. These are full-blown out fucking nuclear fucking meltdowns. Never happened in the history of mankind. Never happened at Mayak. Never happened at 3 Mile Island. Never happened to Chernobyl. Fucking... This is the mother of all ecological catastrophes. They're going to lie. They're going to lie. The Nuclear Energy Crime Syndicate has the wagon circles. They have their fingers in science. They have their fingers in academia. They have their fucking fingers in fucking, their tentacles are politics. They own the greatest fucking piece of shit who ever walked. Barry Antoinette Obama and his big fucking super spreader. Fuck him. I got JC. You think those type of friendships. Now, this is the overcompensation. He obviously had no friends as a child. You can see it. It's just total overcompensation. You never had a friend. You can see that. So that's what people do, these fucking celebrities. You think JC's his fucking friend? You think fucking Steven Spielberg's his friend? That's what these creeps do. They're overcompensating. Look at this. This celebrity loves... Yeah, they fucking really... They got your back. They fucking wouldn't walk over you. Fuck, they wouldn't throw water if you was on fire. They're lying, they're lying, they're lying, they're lying. They're going to push this energy in the ocean. It's going to break the fucking chain. It's going to, the Great Pacific Genocide, I named it. The Great Pacific Genocide is the mother of all storms, is the mother of all temperatures, is the mother of all life. It controls this entire planet. It is the womb. The Pacific Ocean is the womb. It gives birth to it all. Storms, life, all life. I says, oh my God, I remember doing a video where they're fucking dumping plutonium into the Pacific Ocean in fucking March, April 2011. The great scientist Kevin Blanch hypothesized they're going to push this in. It's going to break the chain. It's going to eat up the photoplankton. Big fish eat little fish. First thing that's going to go are the starfish. They're sponges. The salmon are going to collapse. The tide pools. It's going to get it. Pine trees hold fucking radiation gas in their needle. That's how they stay evergreen from the sun. The sun can give you cancer from 93 million miles away. These suns are fucking going to burrow into the ocean. They're only going to be 6,500 miles a fucking way. The sun can give you cancer from 93 million miles away. These were 65 hot. Breaking news, breaking news. Jet stream moves left to right. Breaking news, Fugo me not! Fuck, what's a Fugo bomb? Fucking fish swim. Stand tuning. It's going to get into the fucking trees. The pine trees. They're going to start to fucking die. I'm the first person that debunked the beetle theory. I'm the first person walking to California. I'm like, look at these. All the trees are dying. Fucking when it first started to happen. 2014, 20. I walked the entire coast of California. It's going to give you cancer. It's going to give you cancer. You mix it in with some fucking Roundup. It's going to synergize with everything else. And I named it a fucking plasma gas. It's called FUKTONIUM. This plasma gas is going to rise up across, fucking directly across. It's going to cause a heat bubble. The heat bubble is going to come directly across from Fukushima over the fucking ocean. Heat bubble. The Great Salt Lake is going to be the canary that'll tell us everything. The Great Salt Lake was at historic fucking levels, normal level in 2012. Kevin Blanch, spiral up. Got to get out to the jetty when I'm in the bone marrow transplant. I get cancer in fucking the fall of 2011, given 2 months to live. Got to get out to the jetty. Got to get out to the jetty. Got to get out to the jetty. My intuitive mind was on fire. Fucking, thank God I shot those videos. The Great Salt Lake acutely collapses in a fucking 9-year period. Just, it's going to get into these fucking trees. It's going to cause fucking, the gas and the plasma are physically going to catch fire. It was first reported. I was in California when the fucking was being first started being reported when these fires really started in earnest in 2016, 2017. That the fire chief did an interview up north, and he said that he thought that they were working with cell phones and there was 13 different arsonists working together. Click, click, click. Then he started to realize, wait a minute. The atmosphere is catching fire. Which, Kevin Blanch, this is a plasma, this is a gas coming on, which I named FUKTONIUM. It will catch the atmosphere on fire. When you hear people say, oh, they should have raked up the forest, should have buried the fucking fire lines. This gas is being released from Fukushima, the nuclear. Oh, they should have fucking buried and entombed the fucking nuclear meltdown. Which, did you know they sent 32 ships in to just do that? Go talk to the Navy Admiral. Why has nobody interviewed him? I have. Fuck, he flees from me. He admitted to my face. The fucking ex-prime minister of fucking Japan, he admitted to my face. They pushed him out. NATO kind of got, what? Japanese PM rolling. Revolving door. He's been there. What a saga. They've been there for 9 fucking years. It's never happened. Usually there too. Forced him out. They sent in 32 ships to entomb it. To just that. Barry Antoinette Obama, the greatest criminal derelict who ever walked. Who knew that my strongest suit would be killing people? November, after the election, 2012. The same day that, do you know he tested an underground nuclear bomb in the Nevada test site? How do you know? Because somebody inside leaked it to me and Kevin Blanch reported it. Like so much of this historic stuff's been out. Without Kevin Blanch, you would have never got any of this. They didn't entomb it. They sent the Reagan in and mass murdered fucking They brought it back into San Diego. I come out of the hospital. I'm in San Diego. I'm protesting the ship. They got a Little League sleepover camp on the USS Reagan. I'm like, don't take your kid on that ship. It's radioactive. The fucking, including Philip Rivers, I talked to him, and fucking the Chargers. They're practicing on it. Propaganda from hell. They fucking moved it out into the, permanently now into the fucking Asian theater. Radioactive. Radioactive. These fires arcing from fucking power lines. Yeah, but this one didn't. This biggest fire in it wasn't a power line. Lightning. 99% of fucking all Western fucking fires over this fucking period that fucking have been ignited by lightning because the atmosphere is a gas. The trees, pine trees, kitties, here, let's go back to Science 101. Let's have some 7th grade science, kids. Let's have some 7th grade science. Pine needle, pine trees, canaries. They get too much radiation from the sun, they die. They don't get enough, they die. Same with humans. They got too much, they immediately started to fucking die. You want to talk tinder boxes. You ever seen one burn? You ever seen them explode? Why do they explode? Because their needles are full of fucking gas. It's a plasma. We've known that the plasma from the sun is gathered by a pine tree for fucking many, many decades. The fucking plasma. Livermore, California, very near where these fires are. Kevin Blanchett protest. Kamala Harris's mother